Welcome, you guys, to our channel. This is our very first podcast, vlogcast, whatever you call it, as a family. And let me tell you, it's not easy getting everyone together from our busy days, scheduling the time. How do you guys feel about the preparation for this moment?
Amazing. This has been very much of a normal family experience that, we truly treasure.
Very normal busyness, normal get down here. But we're here and we're excited. We're going to start off with just a little bit of a get to know you. You're going to get to know each person a little bit more and a little bit of what you can expect here on our channel. Some of you guys have had some questions about our journey from Canada to the United States. So we're actually going to do a whole episode about that. But today's more of a get to know you. And so we're going to start off with everybody sharing their name and how old they are. Malachi, do you want to start us off?
Yes, my name is Malachi. I am 16 years old, and
What's one thing you enjoy?
just in general, I like fishing and outdoors quite a lot.
My name is Sayla. I am 17 years old, and I really enjoy worship. That is my heart. So,
My name's Rebecca. I am some years old, older than them, and I also love worship and playing the piano.
I'm Janaya. I am 12, and I like spending time with animals.
I'm Caleb. I'm 18, and I like music and worship.
I'm Aaliyah. I am 14 years old, and I really like playing instruments and worshiping.
My name is Jonathan. I'm Dad, and my age is none of your business. But if you had to know, I'm immortal. So
Wow. What's something you enjoy, Jonathan? Tell us.
I enjoy making bee juice. Not squishing bees, just otherwise known as honey.
Wow. Never would have guessed that you would have heard that on today's podcast. Okay. Wow. All right. So a little bit about our family. We are homeschoolers. You guys have been homeschooled from the very beginning. Are you do you like homeschooling?
love it.
They have to say that because they don't know anything else.
No other choice.
And I was homeschooled myself. I was homeschooled through most of my education. So we are pretty passionate about homeschooling. It wasn't always something that we planned. I mean, it was for me. But Jonathan had to get there, in the early days. Hey?
Yes.
Thank you for that very detailed answer. That was great. That really helps keep that momentum going.
Well, if you had to know, I was policing in a small town, and I discovered a lot was going on in the public schools that I wished that, I didn't wish upon my family.
And so he became the greatest supporter of homeschooling. Even so much so that later on, when I would have my moments where I was like, I don't know if I can do this. Maybe we need to, put the kids in school. Maybe they would do better. And he was like, I will get you whatever support you need in order to make this possible. My kids are not going to school. So our kids have been at home from the very beginning, and that's allowed us to have a lot of adventures. So we're going to go around and share just one adventure you think we've had as a family because of the flexibility we have with homeschooling. This doesn't have to be in order. You guys can just popcorn it.
I'd say our RV trip, if we were public schooled, we wouldn't have been able to do that because during our RV trip, it was like random things would happen, and if we had a schedule around it, we wouldn't have been able to do near the amount of the things that we did.
We like to go to Dollywood, and we can go when all the kids are in school so that it's not as busy.
They hit the big mark, the RV trip. That's it.
Yeah. That's the only thing you think we've been able to do because you've been homeschooled?
Well, no. There's so much. There's so much flexibility. I feel like when it comes to being homeschooled, we've been able to spend more time as a family. We've been able to do a lot of retreats and events together. We've been able to hang out with other family members, getting different community than what other people call community, if that makes sense. So community in the church, community in other families, community in gather round, and what the Lord started. And I think so that has been a key thing for me is the flexibility, instead of having like we do school. Sometimes we don't even we don't do school this day. We'll do it another day and double it up the next day, or you know what I mean? There's just like flexibility, and I love that about homeschool. So it's been really cool.
Do you guys think that, like, does anyone feel like they have a stronger sense of identity? For me, being homeschooled, that was something that I felt like I had, because I felt like I wasn't as, I didn't spend my whole school age years trying to be like everybody else. I really had the time to formulate who I was, to spend time in the Word. I was confident in who I was. And it was actually really difficult for me to even succumb to peer pressure, because it was such a compromise that I was unwilling to do. So for you guys, do you feel like you have a stronger sense of identity and purpose in who you are and what you've been called to because of homeschooling?
Yes, and not even just because we homeschool, but because we have more time with the Lord in a way. You know what I mean? We have that time to have Him teach us. You know what I mean? And so I think we've grown a lot in that, and in character, and maturity, and it's definitely been very special, very special.
When I have public school friends, and it's funny to see, depending on who they're with, is like they change their personality entirely. And with me, like, I can speak for myself, but with me, when no matter who I'm with, I'm always the same person, and I'm also less easy to convince to do stuff. Stubborn is the word. Is that a good thing?
Pros and cons, son. Pros and cons.
Well, being the only one who has, you were in public school for a bit. I noticed a difference. When I went to public school, you were a part of trends. Remember, trends were the shoes. Like I remember Nike Air Jordan flights were the thing, and then FUBU shirts and Tommy Hilfiger and all these brand names which you had to have. You were catching up to have, and you were constantly in a state of, I need to get this because so and so has this. And so I believe, there are some trends you see you can't really help with, but I think with public school, you are caught in this fishbowl of those types of things. And for you guys, you've been very content with just going to the thrift store, which is, I guess always is a trend thing, but it's a big thing because there's that pressure to get money, to look the same way, to fit in the clicky, clubby things that I would definitely was a part of, strive towards, especially when it comes to middle schools and grade schools. And so I think there's definitely a difference when we see some of your friends kind of transition from homeschooling and for whatever reason had to go. You see them kind of in that little rat race.
Well, I actually love what my dad said there, because the fact that he brought that up is like, we don't even know like what we should be expecting from like the public school and what we're even missing, because it's just been so normal for us, and it's been, you know what I mean, so different. And so I just wanted to add to that, because I agree with that. I think that's like, we don't even know. That's why we don't really have anything to say about it. And so that's a blessing. And I think I wanted to add that scripture verse that it was like, do not be conformed
to this world,
but be transformed by the renewal of your mind. And also like to be set apart from this world. I think we're so set apart that we're not even fixated on that,
Mm-hmm. And that will be another podcast episode. We are going to be talking a little bit about whether we shelter our kids and what that has looked like, because I would say that as homeschool family, we have definitely sheltered our kids. You guys feel sheltered. When you go and see like public school kids, it feels like very different, definitely culture shock. And yet, when we are around other homeschool families, there can be times where we probably feel like the more worldly of the homeschool families. And so our family has chosen that word shelter. I think we have a little bit of a different take on it. So we're going to get more into that in a later episode. But yeah, we are passionate about homeschooling.
Well, I think we can start by, we start with our names, but who we are generally. As a family, we in our early development. Rebecca and I started off, and we both, you and I, grew up. I would say I was more of a small town, and you kind of grew up in Calgary, so a larger city, into a busy city, and then so when we got married, we started off in a very, very small town. I was stationed in a town called Midway, and Caleb was born and Selah was born, and we didn't have a whole lot of amenities there. We had to travel quite a bit just to go to the simplistics of some stores and stuff. So from there, we moved closer to home. So our extended family has been very important to us, especially with Rebecca's family. So I think extended family, grandma and grandpas and cousins we've been there's a strong bond there. With my family too, with her cousins. My brother has 5 kids, and they're close in age, and so I think we've moved around several times. I would say because of my career, but also just because of our move to the United States. I think we moved like 6 times. I think 6 times. So all of you guys have been used to moving to different types of regions. Topography, and from the interior of British Columbia to an island to very northern British Columbia to now south. So I think you can describe us as very adaptable, just with and very used to having friends for the long distance. And I mean, I think we've all been used to making friends, but also learning how to say goodbye. And so there's that. You have a very unique experience where some families don't move out of the state for a long time.
Yeah, and again, just little teasers into future episodes. We are going to talk more about our journey from Canada to the United States, what provoked that, why we're here, and so that's going to be something that we will dive more into. All right, I think that we should do something a little fun. I think that we should describe our family. Everybody choose a word to describe our family. Like, are we serious? Are we, like, professional? Are we put together?
Okay, can I just right off the? Okay, you go. We are not people pleasers. At least from. Well, why do you disagree? Do tell us.
You think you're a people pleaser?
Okay, maybe we're not people pleasers, but we're people entertainers. We like to be funny. We like to be smiley. Other people, smiley.
Yeah. We're chaos.
I have a one-word description: everywhere. Just that one word, everywhere.
Like, we are everywhere?
Everywhere, as in
You can find us on
physically.
YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
Chaos.
Chaos. Okay, all right.
In a good way.
Yeah, this
In
is
a
what
good way.
podcasts are. You can't be mad at the banter. That's what makes podcasts interesting.
I'm thinking about the word.
Janaya, what word would you use?
Family fun time.
Wow, family fun time. I would use the word intense. I think our family is very intense.
There we go.
We are very driven. We are not passive. Although I think it's unexpected. People come over to our house and I think they expect like loud. I mean, we're a big family. There's 7 of us, but we are all introverted and we all like hide out in our little corners of our house and disappear and, recharge. And then we go out and like, bring wild energy. Go ahead.
So it really does describe his word everywhere.
I am not introverted.
I'm not introverted either.
I'm amuverted.
Same.
What does that
It's
mean?
where
It's
you
both.
like being with people, but you recharge by being alone
Ah.
and gain energy by being
Yeah.
That's an
So what's the
introverted
word?
extrovert.
Yeah,
Amuvert.
we learned about it in school.
Oh, yes, they did learn about that.
I'm
in school.
self-taught.
I forgot. I'm a visual learner. Wait, not a visual learner.
Cut that out. Editor, cut that out.
And
I'm still thinking. I mean, we've I want to say tolerable. I think we have because of our variety of experiences. I think we are flexible, and yet we know what we want, but we're willing to go with the crowd. And yes, we all love our space. You know, we just want to just leave me alone. Just want to chill out. We don't do everything together, especially now. We used to. I mean, and we did it with Stride, but we're not like, oh, you know. There's sometimes where we needed space, you know, because we will scratch each other eyeballs out, and so we fight. You know, they have hissy fits. I mean, you know, you meet these families and everything's so good and everything, we complete each other's sentences. You know, they're almost like, you know, we are not the perfect family. We are not the perfect family. We resolve things. Through discussion, through timeouts.
Wait, this is bleeding off into like.
Where are we going?
I mean, I would say we're very diverse in the issues that we have, you know, and
Future episode coming your way about
if you're looking
discipline.
for entertainment, yeah, I mean, there's some times where, you know, I turn it off, you know, I just like, you know, there's some things like, oh, here we go, but I think we are resilient as well. We are very resilient, and we push through things, and we feel things out. We discuss things, which is what I'm thankful for. It's not, we just don't bury things. It'll come out. Believe me, we don't stuff that sucker in and let her boil over. Well, sometimes we do, let it stew, but just to let it fester a little bit. So,
Okay, thank you.
but
Thank you
we
for-
work it out, and so we hope that, you know, the working it out part, ugly as it is sometimes, that gives you some pointers.
Great way to describe our family.
The truth hurts.
What did he say?
Wow. All right, so something else you may be a little bit curious about is obviously we have some school age kids here, and we have one that is graduated, and we have one that is graduating this year. So, like,
If
are you
she's
guys
worthy.
leaving? Are you leaving and
Instantly.
that's a good
taking
question.
off? And instantly you graduated last year.
You
You're
guys got 3
still
months
here.
left.
3 months. So
No.
tell us your plans, Caleb.
Plan is. I have a concept of a plan.
Stay here forever.
Yes.
To get a vehicle.
Yeah, there we go. There's my plan. My parents make my plans.
Wow.
That's not true. That's not true, guys. Caleb is doing work right now, but like big
He's very
picture-
content.
Yeah,
He's
you
very
are.
content. So
Are you
there
content?
go.
Or do you just hide it?
That's
Whereas there's me.
true.
This is not about you.
Well, compared, we're very different. We're very different.
We're the same.
Selah is like the picture of, you know, when you go to like a rodeo and there is like bulls and they're caught in their pen and someone's going to ride that bull and they wait till that last second so they don't die before they like hop on the back, and then somebody pulls open that gate and that bull just is raging and like goes and is bucking wild through the,
Wow.
That's Selah. Selah is just like ready to go, just open the gate, right?
That's
Are you
just true.
calling
Yeah.
her-
If there's an opportunity, like I'll strike for it. I'm the person that, yeah, I'm ready.
You're
So-
calling her a male cow.
So wait, the
Drawing
question.
a picture.
The question was like, what am I gonna do after I graduate? Is what
That was
they're-
my
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, that was his question. You didn't let him
Sorry.
answer.
So do we want to go back to you, and do you want to answer?
He's not going to do
No,
anything.
thanks.
Okay.
I'm joking.
Well, I think for me, at least, I'm simply just, I'm also actually content, but in the way where it's like really hard because I have a very big struggle with patience because I just, you know, when you can just see something, you're like, I just want to be there. I just want to get there. But, you know, it's like the Lord holds you and he teaches you. It's like that season of waiting. I feel like, you know, I'm in that season right now because I know what I feel called to do, and that's just ministry and worship and things like that. And it's just like that waiting in a growing aspect, and just like, you know, there's things that I can work on in this time. So I think just staying with my family. I mean, what we're starting here, I believe is going to I believe God is going to use this and use our family greatly. And so I want to be where the family is. I think that's where God wants me right now. And so I think what we've started is very special. So I'm excited to see what God is going to do with this. So So,
And that's a great way to kind of sum up this big picture, is that our heart for this channel and for what we do together as a family, our gathered in his name events that we do for family ministry, is we have this picture of family united and doing things together. Obviously, when our kids were young, that made sense, right? You're raising your kids, you're homeschooling your kids. But I feel like things are changing now. Our kids are getting older, and the expectation is that they're just going to take off and build their own lives. And I just feel like, and again, we're open to the fact that our kids are going to go and build their own lives. But we also have this picture of leaving room for God to define things differently. What if our family could do ministry together? What if it wasn't divided? What if there was room for families, for husbands, for wives, rather than one person leading a ministry? What if there was room for families to be leading a ministry? And so that's a little bit of the picture of what we are looking to do here with this channel. And like I said, we have more episodes that we're going to go into more depth. We're going to tell more of our story. But I hope this gave you a chance just to get to know us a little bit more and who we are and what to expect and look forward to. Anyone else have anything they want to add to that?
Why do you point at me?
Okay, ready? And 1,
out.
2,
Out.
3.
Out.
wait,
That was
that's
it?
our bye?
That's it?
That's an
No.
awful bye.
That was
Okay,
terrible.
what is our bye then?
Our bye is like, well, thank you so much.
No,
for
no, we
watching.
all gotta do it at the same time. It's
We all
gotta
just
be
sing
like
it. Can we sing?
Can we sing it? Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
harmonies.
I'm not doing that.
Harmonies.
I'm not doing
Guys,
that.
we have a
Ready?
foolproof plan
wait,
here.
wait.
Foolproof plan. Foolproof plan
Do it. Ready?
here. All right, ready?
Wait, we gotta
No,
keep it
that's
going.
not-
3, 2, 1.
No, we have to do thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much for watching, everybody.
you so
Here is
much.
our amazing
Yes.
goodbye. So, Dad, would you like to start us off here?
Would you like to start us off?
Acapella.
Acapella. Let's go.
I leave that honor to you.
Okay.
See you guys.
Until next time.
Bye from the Spooners.
We got to work on that.
We do.